What's up, colors? Welcome again to another interesting episode of Viva Barça, the home of everything Barça. Guys, in this episode, we are going to be discussing on some very interesting stories for FC Barcelona, including some transfer rumors as well. So as we get started, please endeavor to click on that subscribe button below if you're new to this channel or if you haven't done so, and also ensure you watch this video right up to the very end so you get all the details you don't want to miss. So let's first of all kickstart with the headlines. Barcelona are considering €30 million rated Borussia Monchengladbach defender Matthias Ginter as replacement for departing Frenchman Samuel Umtiti. Barcelona have reportedly set priority order on 4 Manchester City players. Only days after the sacking of Garcia Pimenta as the B team coach, Barcelona have named Sergi Barjuan as the new manager. According to multiple reports, Barcelona are beginning preparations in case French defender Samuel Umtiti decides to leave the club. The 27-year-old, who is on rather higher wages, may exit the club before the start of the season. In case he does so, reports has outlined that the Catalan club are looking into Borussia Monchengladbach defender Matthias Ginter as an option to bring into the Camp Nou. The 27-year-old defender, why not left-footed like Umtiti, is a quality centre-back with a transfer value of around €30 million. His current contract at Borussia Monchengladbach expires on June 30, 2022, meaning there is only a year left for the German at his current club unless he renews. Hopefully, this can work in Barca's favor if they intend to sign him on a slightly reduced transfer fee. Ginter, who stands tall at 1.9 meters, is an adept centre-back suited for Barca. Displaying many proactive qualities, he ranks in the 95th percentile among centre-backs in Europe for progressive passes in the last year. With his tall, no defensive frame, he can add some much-needed area reinforcements in Barca's backline. Furthermore, the Catalans' current roster of central defenders need change. With options like Gerard Piqué and Samuel Umtiti having lost their top level, Barca must look to the market for reinforcement. In particular, Umtiti is on a very high wages at the Camp Nou. Joan Laporte and co are surely looking to move on the Frenchman, who can rarely even stay fit for an entire season. Clement Lenglet, Oscar Mingueza and Ronald Araujo have all overtaken Umtiti in the pecking order. Therefore, the French defender cannot just, stay on the bench on the immeasurably high wages he is on. Accordingly, Laporte and his team are looking at alternative defensive options in case of Umtiti's departure. Aside from Ginter, other defenders who are on the table are Lisandro Martinez, Pau Torres, Aymeric Laporte and Alessandro Romagnoli. Moving on to the next story, even as the rumors of Barcelona being interested in half a dozen of Manchester City players continue to circulate, with various possible player exchanges being suggested, Mundo Deportivo has come up with a new report, wherein it is claimed that Barcelona have 4 players from the Premier League champions as priorities. The players in question in the order of preference are Aymeric Laporte, João Cancelo, Bernardo Silva and Riyad Mahrez, with the report stating that Barcelona will finalize the targets based on what the team's immediate needs and priorities are. The summer transfer window has been a bit of a whirlwind for Barcelona, with 3 new players as it stands, 2 of those from Manchester City already being brought in, while a 4th, in the form of Memphis Depay is on the way. And it looks like the rebuilding job is likely to continue, with more imports from Manchester City being targeted. Reports in the recent past have indicated that Barcelona would be willing to trade Sergio Roberto and Ousmane Dembele in exchange for Silva and Cancelo, 2 players who have asked to leave the Etihad Stadium. However, according to new development, it has been reported that it is Laporte and Cancelo that Barcelona desire the most. The former would be a direct replacement for Samuel Umtiti, whose time at the Camp Nou seems to be approaching its end, and would also provide an upgrade on Clement Lenglet, who has blown hot and cold over the past season. As for Cancelo, the Portuguese ability to play on both the right flank and the left flank would mean Barcelona have competition for Jordi Alba on one side, while it will also allow them to cash in on Emerson Royal and generate some funds too. While Laporte and Cancelo remain top priorities, Barcelona, would make a push for Bernardo Silva or possibly Mahrez in case they have to part ways with Dembele in the summer. The Frenchman is entering the final year of his contract and is yet to pen fresh terms with the Catalan giants. The report specifies that Manchester City, for their part, do not wish to lose their players, but should an appealing offer arrive, like the possible swap involving Dembele, they would be open to considering it. And on to the final story. Only days after the departure of Garcia Pimienta, Barcelona have named Sergi Barjuan as the new manager of the club's B team. Pimienta had been in charge of the club's B team since 2018 and had done a solid job, taking the side to back-to-back promotion playoffs while being responsible for the development of young stars like Alex Collado, Nico Gonzalez, Ronald Araujo, among others. However, the Barcelona hierarchy decided to part ways with him earlier this month, along with fellow coach Alex Garcia. Now, the Catalan giants have confirmed via the club's official website that Sergi Barjuan will be taking over at the reins of the B team. Barjuan is a former Barcelona academy graduate and a left-back himself, during his playing days. He went on to make close to 400 appearances for the Blaugrana between 1993 and 2002, winning as many as 9 trophies during his time at the club. After winding down his playing career with Atletico Madrid in 2005, Barjuan returned to Barcelona as a coach in 2009, managing the juvenile B team for 2 years, following which, he also had stints with, Recrevito de Huelva, RCD Mallorca, and Chinese club Zhenjiang Greentown. Barjuan has now returned for his third stint with Barcelona, this time as the manager of the B team. The 49-year-old has signed a contract for 2 years till June 2023. He will start his work with the club's reserve from July 12 for the pre-season ahead of the 2021-22 season. Given the job that Pimienta did, despite not having been able to, achieve promotion with the team, Barjuan will have his task cut out once he assumes his position. Having tested plenty of success as a player with Barcelona, the 49-year-old will now be hoping to repeat it as a coach of the B team. So guys, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching and I hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't clicked on that subscribe button, please endeavor to do so to always stay up to date with everything Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.